A while ago, I was introduced to a song called Girl on Fire, or whatever the hell it was. And it was by a lady called Alicia Keys, and it told the rather tragic story of a girl who caught fire and set fire to absolutely everything that she touched, that she walked on, that she looked at. And it was a really tragic tale and a really moving song. Well, I have found another song that moved me just as much. This song is called Ready or Not, and it's by someone called Bridget Mendler. And here's a brief clip from it. So I heard the lyrics for this song, and I must admit I found that they were quite moving. And just looking at some of the songwriters here, I mean, you know, normally if you just get one person to write a song, then it's only one person's input and it can be quite but fortunately this lady had a whole team to help her write this song, so hopefully, you know, it's with all the input from all these people, it will be quite something special. We have Bell, Thomas Randolph / Hart, couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to be called, William A / Goldstein, I don't know, maybe his surname is Goldstein, maybe his middle name is A, I don't know, Andrew Maxwell / Mendler. I think maybe a lot of these people kind of, I don't know, they've all got two surnames, two options for surnames, maybe like they're in bigamous marriages or something. Bridget Clare / Bogart, so even she's not. I'm beginning to doubt this songwriting team, if I'm honest. Evan / Kiriakou, well, that's a bit of a diverse name, so maybe it's I don't know. And finally, Emmanuel. So at least there's someone, you know, someone who knows what he's on about. So with that team of writers, how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're looking at a minimum of 7 songwriters for this song. So hopefully we'll be exposed to the same kind of literary genius and emotional movingness that we was introduced to with Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys. So here we go, let's have a look at some of the lyrics and see what we can discern from Bridget Mendler's Ready or Not. So it opens with a brief introduction. Hey, 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 oh, oh, oh. I'm not sure where we stand on this. I mean, initially we've got a kind of a stutter. I mean, I don't know whether that's hers, maybe she struggles to get her meaning across, or maybe, you know, it's just maybe the record keeps skipping, who knows. And then she goes, oh, oh, oh. Almost like she's finding out some kind of unfortunate information, which we can only hope isn't good. Maybe that's the doctor. Maybe the doctor has a speech impediment, and he's trying to tell her something, and she's like, oh, oh, oh. I don't know. Then we move on to the first verse, and she starts talking about herself. She's quite self-indulgent, if I'm honest. But here's what she says: "I'm the kind of girl who doesn't say..." Oh wait, hang a minute. Sorry, there's no actual punctuation here. There doesn't actually appear to be a whole lot throughout the whole song. Oh no. There's the occasional comma. Sorry, my mistake. We'll do it verse by verse rather than grammatically speaking, because if that's the case, then I'll get through the whole song in one go. So here we go. "I'm the kind of girl who doesn't say a word, who sits at the curb and waits for the world, and I'm about to break out, I'm like a crook tonight." So that's the first verse. It's quite articulate. Mind you, I think the next part could be part of the first verse as well. I think it's just the formatting for the website. Okay, so let's go through the first section. This will include the first 2 paragraphs. Here we go again. "I'm the kind of girl who doesn't say a word, who sits at the curb and waits for the world, but I'm about to break out, I'm like a crook tonight, I caught you staring at me and I was thinking clearly, and now I'm like a bee and I'm hunting for the honey, and I'm kinda shy but you're super fly, yeah, I could be your kryptonite." So that's the first bit, and let's let's take a moment to examine that. So she's the kind of girl who doesn't say a word, so she's a mute, which is a miracle really that she managed to get through this whole song talking. So well done to her, at least. Maybe it was a degenerative thing. Maybe she started with the stutter, then became a mute, and then she did this song and overcame that. So that's good, actually. Initially I didn't like Bridget Mendler, but now I do. I think that's admirable. So she doesn't say a word, and she just sits at the curb and waits for the world. Well, if I may be so bold as to offer my opinion here, that's what you shouldn't do. You shouldn't wait for things to come for you. You should go out there and come for yourself. No, you should do things for yourself. You shouldn't wait for the world to come to you. So she waits for the world, but she's about to break out. She's like a crook tonight. Well, that's good that she's breaking out, just as long as she's not breaking out of prison. But we've already found out that she's sat on the curb. So maybe she's breaking out from her kind of self-absorbed little bubble with which she sits on this curb, and she's breaking out. She's going to become more tolerant of people. She's going to listen to people. She's not going to talk about herself so much. However, she is like a crook tonight. I don't think that's good. Maybe she's just going to be really bad tonight, maybe in a bit of a sexy way, or maybe she is actually just going to mug someone. We don't know. The next bit, I caught you staring at me and I was thinking clearly. So now all of a sudden, she's sat on the curb and someone walked by staring at her. She caught them. I'm not quite sure what she was expecting to do. You know, if someone's staring at you, it's probably because you're sat on the curb, not saying a whole lot, and people are either going to go, "Oh, I hope she's okay," or they're going to go, "She's a bit weird." She was thinking clearly, though. That's good. At least she's not like a normal homeless person, and she's sober, which is good. And now I'm like a bee, and I'm hunting for the honey. That's a very good simile there. That's good. Yeah, well done on coming up with that. That's applaudable linguistic ability there. Well done, Bridget Mendler. That's good. Yeah. I think the meaning behind that is that now she's going out and seeking sweeter things. You know, rather than sitting on the curb all day, she might go and sit on a stone wall or perch on a fence or something. That'd be a step up, and I really hope that she achieves her dream. That'd be good for her. Yeah, that's a good simile. That I do like that. And I'm kind of shy, but you're super fly. Yeah, I could be your kryptonite. Well, she's shy. Obviously, we get that. You know, she had her stutter, and then she became a mute. That, you know, she's quite shy, and she spends all day sitting on a curb in her own little self-indulgent bubble. So it's no wonder that she's shy. She doesn't spend enough time talking to people, and when the opportunity for conversation does arise, she just stares back at them because they were staring at her because she was sat on the curb. You're super fly. Yeah, I could be your kryptonite. Well, there's a couple of meanings here. I mean, we've already had the reference to the bee, so maybe she's carrying on that kind of that motif of insects. So maybe that's where the fly comes in. Maybe she's attracted to insects. We don't. Maybe a fly flew past and she went, "Whoa." Well, maybe she didn't, because she was a mute, so she probably went, "I could be your kryptonite." If I'm honest, I think that's just there so that it rhymes with crook tonight. If that's the case, I feel like the song was approached in the wrong way. I feel like she went, "Oh, let's put the word kryptonite in this song." Oh, what rhymes with it? There isn't a word. Let's use a couple of words. Crook tonight. Oh, I am a literary genius. So that's the first few sections. Now we come on to a little refrain here, and it goes, "Oh, light my heart up, baby, like a matchstick. Oh." So what we've got here, maybe that's a different. Maybe that first "oh" is slightly different. Maybe what she's doing is she's going, like you know, in those really soppy romantic movies, she's going, "Oh," you know, like in Titanic. "Oh, Jack, I love you, Jack. Oh." Maybe it's one of those O's. So she's going. She's seen this sexy fly, and she's going, "Oh, light my heart heart up, baby, like a matchstick. And then the second one is, oh, because she realised setting her heart on fire really wasn't clever. So now we move on to the next part. Again, it's quite a long section and there's not really any punctuation, so we're just going to have to tank it, basically. Here we go. And hit the gas, ready or not, here I come, where you at the night is... Oh, whoa, please, woman. With such fantastic similes as, now I'm like a bee and I'm hunting for honey, I thought you'd be able to word things, right? Oh, let's try again. And hit the gas quick, ready or not, here I come, where you at, the night is young in the crowd, the music's loud, but I will find you, ready or not, here I come, I like your face, do you like my song, just sing it, la 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 la, and I will find you, ready or not, oh 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 oh. So let's take a moment to look at that in a bit more detail. And hit the gas quick, not advisable, just set your heart on fire, your whole existence would just go, so don't do that. Ready or not, here I come, it's a bit predatory. I tone that down a little bit because you're not a child anymore, you're not playing hide and seek. It's a little bit kind of, ready or not, here I come. Where you at, the night is young. Well, first of all, where you at, I have to draw attention to it, is a really terrible way of wording things. You could go for, where are you? You know, I mean, first of all, it works, you know, grammatically. Secondly, it's the same amount of syllables, so there's not a problem there. Thirdly, there is no need for the at to be there. It serves no lyrical purpose, no rhyming purpose. There's no real need there. So you could just go with that. And also you have the advantage as well of this little section ending in the word you. So you could get away with one of those cheap rhymes where people go, hey, I just met you and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me crazy. Hey, that rhymed. No, it's just the same word. But that's what you could get away with. At least that way it would be a bit better. The night is young. Well, maybe, okay, so early evening, and Bridget Medler, what's her name? So it's early evening and Bridget Mendler is sat on the side of the road, all quiet, people staring at her, she's staring at flies. Okay, so now we've got a bit of context, that's a bit easier. In the crowd, the music's loud, but I will find you. So here what we have is a metaphor, because where is she? She's sat on the curb, looking at sexy flies. All the world is rushing past her. She's got cars zipping by in the road. She's got crowds of people walking around her. It says so there, in the crowd. She's sat there in the crowd with people walking around her, staring at her, going, why is she staring at flies? The music's loud. That's going to be all the drone, isn't it? Cars going past. People chattering as they walk past. It all makes sense. But I will find you. Flies are nimble things, so she's probably lost the fly in the crowd, which is sad. This is not a pleasant love story. This is not pleasant at all. Ready or not, here I come. Again, she's going for that whole kind of predatory thing. Made worse, of course, by the next line. I like your face. That sounds a bit dim, if we're honest, doesn't it? If you're sat there on the curb and then you just kind of, if you're looking for this fly and you go, ready or not, here I come, I like your face, it's really weird. And then it's followed up with, do you like my song? Fishing for compliments a little bit there, aren't you? You know, you kind of go, I like your face, do you like my song? Well, the fly can't understand it. It's a fly. You know, there's no judgment on your sexual attractions. If you think that fly is sexy, then you get in there, woman. But it won't understand you. I barely even understand you. Just sing it, la 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 la. Well, self-explanatory. She's singing. She's happy. She's gotten up from the curb. She's no longer in a self-indulgent bubble. She's seen the fly. She wants the fly. Because the fly is honey and she is a bee. So she's going for the fly, going la 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 la, because she's all happy. And that's what you do when you're happy. You skip down the street going, la 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 la. So that's good. Good on her. Finally, we're getting some positivity here. And I will find you, ready or not. That kind of killed it a bit, didn't it? La 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 la. I will find you, ready or not. Yeah, well, at least she tried, I suppose. Well done, Bridget Mendler. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next bit now. Oh, 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 oh. Ready or not? Oh, 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 oh. That's kind of going over old ground, basically. I don't think we've got anything more to add there. So let's move on to the next section, which goes like this. Again, no punctuation, so bear with me. There's quite a few cultural references here. See if you can get any of them. Hello, my name is Bridget. Nice to meet you. I think you're famous. Where have I seen you? You'll be my William. I'll be your Kate. Living like a fairy tale. We could have a palace right next to Oprah. 37 cars and a yacht down in Boca. Take me away wherever you say. Yeah, we could be setting sail. Oh. So let's have a look at that. Hello, my name is Bridget. Well, she's introducing herself, so maybe she's caught up with the fly. She's caught up with the fly now. So she's introducing herself. Hello, my name is Bridget. Nice to meet you. Can't help but feel she should have started with that rather than I like your face, do you like my song? So maybe that's something to remember for the future. I think you're famous. Where have I seen you? Smooth girl. That's a pretty good chat-up line. That's good for inflating any fly's ego. You'll be my William, I'll be your Kate. Well, there we go. A pop culture reference, of course, because Prince William here in England got married to Kate Middleton, so that's nice. At least she's in tune with the news. That is good. Living like a fairy tale, we could have a palace. Well, you're not really William and Kate, so you can't really have a palace. I think that's worth mentioning. Discerning between fiction and reality here. You're not William and Kate. You're a bee and a fly. You're not going to have a palace. You're going to have a particularly illustrious looking flower at most. Right next to Oprah, 37 cars and a yacht. I don't think Oprah lives in next door to a palace, and even if she does, I don't imagine either house is right on the beachfront with access to a yacht and a garage worthy of 37 cars. So again, I think you're probably getting a little bit carried away with your dreams. Down in Boca, take me away wherever you say. Yeah, we could be setting sail. Don't actually know what Boca is, where it is, or what it is. So that could mean anything to me. That's not your fault to fail to communicate with me. That's my fault because I don't understand. So sorry. Take me away wherever you say. Yeah, we could be setting sail. Well, that's good. You could go anywhere you want. That's marvellous. But I wouldn't trust a bee and a fly to sail me somewhere. I'd rather they just flew on their own and then Captain Birdseye sailed me around the world. It's nothing personal, it's just Captain Birdseye is more able. Oh, well, O is O, isn't it? We know what O is. Light my heart up, baby, like a matchstick. We've been over this. It's kind of health and safety. Oh, and hit the gas quick, ready or not, here I come. Where you at? The night is young in the crowd, the music's loud, but I will find you. Ready or not, here I come. I like your face, do you like my song? Just sing it, la 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 la, and I will find you. Ready or not. So again, we've been over that. Now we have oh, 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 oh. Ready or not. Oh, 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 oh. Again, can't really do a whole lot there. So now we move on to the next bit, which goes like this. Ready or not, here I come, here I come. You're like a breath of fresh air in my lungs. You and me dance from the night to the dawn. Ready or not, here I come, boy, it's on. Ready or not, here I come, here I come, here I come, here I come. You're like a breath of fresh air in my lungs. You and me dance from the night until the dawn. Ready or not, here I come, boy, it's on. Whew. Well, where do we begin? At the start of that section, probably. Ready or not, here I come, here I come. So, Predatory. Ready or not, here I come, here I come. She's getting more frenetic now, she's getting mad. She wants this fly. This is a really randy bee, and it cannot have access to this fly. She is fuming and frustrated. You're like a breath of fresh air in my lungs. So, she clearly hasn't seen such a sexy fly before. You and me dance from the night to the dawn. Well, it's well known that bees try to mate by dancing, so that's probably where that comes in. Ready or not, here I come, boy, it's on. Ready or not, here I come, here I come, here I come, here I come. Well, less said about that the better. You're like a breath of fresh air. We've just been over that. Here's the next part. Ready or not, here I come. Where you at? The night is young. In the crowd the music's loud, but I will find you. Ready or not, here I come. I like your face. Do you like my song? Just sing it. La 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 la. And I will find you. Ready or not. Oh 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 oh. Ready or not. Oh 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 oh. Ready or not. Well, there we go. That kind of covers it, really. I don't think there's anything left to cover. So here we have Ready or Not by Bridget Mendler, written by Bell, Thomas Randolph Hart, William A. Goldstein, Andrew Maxwell Mendler, Bridget Claire Bogart, Evan Kiriakou Emmanuel. So it's a good team of songwriters there writing an absolutely poetic and marvellous love story betwixt two insects. I don't know about you, but I feel better hearing such a powerful story written by so many people. Just makes me feel great. Thank you for watching, everyone. I will see you next time when we will examine the poeticisms of another amazing song. Goodbye. Ready or not, here I come, here I come. You're like a breath of fresh air in my lungs. You and me dance from the night all... Ready or not, here I come, here I come. You're like a breath of fresh air in my lungs. You and me dance from the night to the dawn. Not ready... Oh. Ready or not, here I come!